Alan stream time. Ayo. Afternoon stream this week because I have things to do in the evening. Let me go ahead and turn down my volume. That way I could turn on the music. Okay, hopefully the music is not too loud. But today's just gonna be a prop drawing stream. I wanted to do something a little fun. So rather than just drawing cute anime girls all the time, like so. Oh, look at that. Isn't she cute? Oh. It's Pomo. So rather than drawing just cute anime girls all the time, I want to try something a little different. So today, we're going to make it to a hat drawing stream. And honestly, actually, I already got started with this. So I already drew a couple hats, not from today, of course, but they were from different days. Like that one day I had this Zelda hat. We already put that on. Pop. Let's make it a little smaller. Pop. Then we have Mr. Skyrim himself helmet. Right? There we go. See, I already been getting started. I've been cheating this whole time. Mr. Skyrim's helmet. And then our Dragoon. Our loyal Steam Solen's helmet. Dragoon. This one came out bigger because I drew it in a different way than other ones. So chances are today's gonna have really big props like this one. Oop. Alright. There we go. Already we got 3 stack of helmets. There we go, arrange it nicer. We're gonna look nice. There we go. And we're just gonna add some more to it because if there's one thing I like to do, especially in Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, somebody sent me a message at this exact moment in time. Interesting. So, if there's one thing I like to do in like MMOs and other games, I like to collect hats. Why specifically hats? Well, personally, I don't like wearing hats in real life. This hat is just a prop for the stream. I'm not really much of a hat person, but I really like the way hats look in video games. Sorry about that, my pop filter was on the wrong side. I was looking at my mic and was like, what's it doing over there? Oh, let me go mute really quick. Alright. You should do one of them silent pro tag helmets. I was planning to. I'm planning to try to just do as much different hats as possible and stack them up. So I'm gonna definitely need some references for this. So I'll probably pull up Halo. Wait, no, Halo's not silent. Mr. Halo's not silent. What about Doom Guy? We'll do Doom Guy. And welcome to the channel. How are you doing today? Omega is not a weeb, even though Omega probably is a weeb. And we'll do Doom Guy's helmet. We'll just have that as a reference on the side. He's pretty silent. No, he says things. He's like, Cortana. And like, let me think what else he says. He's like, the Covenant. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what he sounds like. I know what a Master Chief sounds like. Alright, let's start with the Doom Guy helmet then. He's actually really silent. Unlike Talkie McChief. Alright, so I like to, whenever I draw a helmet, or at least a head gear, I like to draw a head to go with it so I know how it goes. There we go, put the eyeballs here. We're gonna make it cute. Look, it's a cute anime girl, guys. Remember how I said I wasn't gonna stream cute or draw cute anime girls tonight? This is the time. Okay. There you go. And we'll draw a helmet on this cute little figure. Don Halo doesn't say too much. I'm pretty sure Mr. Halo himself is a chatterbox. Look at Halo 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. What Halo are we on? We're on Infinite, right? I keep forgetting that we got so high that we're already at Infinity. Man, the first like Halo 1 to Infinity -1 hasn't been very good, have they? I'm just going off a reference on how to do Doom Guy. So we're just gonna go based off what I see. I might be wrong. In fact, this one looks a little too, what's it called? Cartoony. Let me see the real Doom Guy himself. Oh, look at that. There's like, I can't tell if that's Doom Guy or not. Let's go with the original Doom guy. I like the original Doom guy's helmet. We don't talk about Halo past 3. You know what? Same. I don't like the Halo games past 3. Like I got one, like I think I got Halo 4 and 5 for my birthday. Because like back when I was younger, I was like a super big Halo fan. I would play like Halo 2 and 3 and I wouldn't stop clamoring about it. I'll be like, oh my gosh, did you see what Master Chief did? He grabbed 2 guns and started shooting. Yeah. But then like when I got to Halo 4, and then like, spoilers, he doesn't actually stay asleep forever. That's when I didn't really care for the game franchise anymore. I was like, I think like Halo 3 ended pretty well with how they approached Master Chief. Like he did his job, he did his duty, it's time for him to sleep. Rest well. But then like suddenly he comes back and the Covenant is like evil again. I kind of like the idea of like villains working together with heroes. Hello, welcome to the channel, Yue. Yue? That's how you pronounce it? Why do you have an eyeball next to your thing? Listening only? Ah! And you don't get to see these wonderful hats. Oh, thank you for the follow! You're making me embarrassed, teehee. You don't get to see that either. You don't get to see the little pop-up. Allow me to whisper sweet nothings into your ears. It's time for ASMR. Let's see. How's everyone doing though? I hope you guys are having a wonderful afternoon. Did you guys have lunch? It is that lunchtime around now. Oh yeah. This could actually come in handy too, because like if I ever decide to play Doom on stream. Oh, thank you for the follow, or not. Where did that sound come from, huh? I don't know why, but whenever somebody follows, it's like a double follow. Say my name however you want. It's every letter separate, like USA, but UA. But I'm fine with anything. Okay, UA. Kind of get used to the audio at least. You get no ads. That's good. Honestly, I don't mind putting the audio. Like, a lot of it is like auditorial. But I am just drawing, so I can make this into a podcast. Welcome to the We Draw Things podcast. This does not look like a Doom Guy helmet. This looks like I'll show you the reference I'm using here. This is like the old Doom Guy helmet, but when you look at it and compare it to the new Doom Guy helmet, it's a lot more like different than the newer one. How do you feel about skeleton and puns? I mean, honestly, I loved him. I hate it when my friends hate it when I put puns next to them because, you know, they get boned. It's like a rib cracking experience. I mean, sometimes it gets to the point where I hurt their funny bone. Don't get along smoothly, perfect. Let me tell you about puns. Sometimes I get to a pun point where like people start getting mad. Like he has all kinds of intricacies on his helmet. Because you'll find out quickly that everything with me is skeletons all year round. I even got a skeleton ton of puns, skelepuns. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good. To be honest, those were some humorous puns. They were pretty humorous. You're tickling my funny bone. I'll be honest though, there's a lot of bones I don't know. I just go off the bones I do know. I don't like the way this came out, honestly. Like, but it'll have to do. I think it's because like this Doom Guy helmet is kind of outdated. Have you played Undertale? You know what? I haven't actually. I have never played Undertale before. Like, I love RPGs, I just never got around to doing Undertale. And I kind of got spoiled with the story because I saw somebody else stream it, so I don't know if I'll get the same experience with Undertale like everybody else did. Like, I was like, oh, my favorite streamer is playing Undertale. Let's see what it's like. And then I was like, oh, that's cool. Maybe I'll do it as a stream thing one day to play Undertale. Or maybe I could just like not play Undertale ever. Do you know about the characters? Yes, I do know Mr. Sand Skeleton, Mr. What was his name? Willie Johnson Skeleton? The tall one. What was his name again? Hey uncle, how are you doing today? What was the name of the tall skeleton from Undertale? Does anyone remember? Papyrus, that's what it was. He was a different typeface. Then there's like a Mama Goat. There's Undine, the Sentai Master. Try to think what else there is. Alphonse, the lizard scientist. Metatron, the robot. But what about those characters? What about those characters? This looks more like just a sci-fi helmet, honestly. Tori's devote Alphys. I'll be honest, Undertale is like not my area of expertise. Alright, we'll go with this for now. Maybe I'll make another Doom Guy helmet later. But feel free to suggest different types of helmets or hats, honestly, because I'm just gonna go with what I know. And I think it adds variety if you guys add along with it. That does not look like a Doom Guy helmet though. I mean, it looks like his old Doom Guy helmet, but then like when you compare it to his new Doom Guy helmet, let me see. Like if you look at this, that does not look exactly like that. Here, let me go pull it up. Yeah, see, his helmet looks a lot different here. John Doom Guy. In fact, he doesn't even look human in this picture. Maybe I should do a modern retake of this. Alright, so we're gonna take the modern one. I like how he has street lights on his helmet though. Gotta make sure you let people cross the road. Okay. I'm spine since skeletons don't have backs. A lot of people here are, what's it called, Undertale fans. I wasn't expecting to get the Undertale fandom here. Hi guys, I never played Undertale, smiley face. Nerd doesn't like me switching accounts. Oh, were you? Oh, when you said your spine, you meant your name. Okay. Was Doom the series where Doom 3 was like turned into a horror game, where like it wasn't completely in the dark? You guys know what I'm talking about? I don't know if this was the case or not, but for some reason, I remember one of the Doom games was like a horror game, and you were given a flashlight, and you were put in complete darkness and stuff. Was that Doom or not? I don't remember which one that was. Or was that Quake? Your head was boned. Wait, huh? Oh, we'll allow it. There you go. Always gets me boned. I like how boned has like a a certain connotation to it. You almost got banned by my bot. There we go. Automato, we stopped that pun too many times. Too many times have you been boned. I need to know more bones. Sometimes though, I just gotta take it on the chin bone. I mean, some puns are really just a socket fun. Okay, I'm really bad at this actually. Oh, you should never ask a skeleton for help. Give me your reason. What is your pun? What is the answer? There we go. We're changing this to the modern version. That way we can be Doom Guy. Because I know like Doom Guy's old helmet was like built from necessity more than it was for style. She'll give you a hand. Don't worry about giving me a hand. I have my own 2 feet to stand on. And ankles as well. I like how I start off the stream with a complicated helmet. And I drew it twice too, because I drew it once as the old version and I drew it twice as the newer version. We'll keep it simple like that, that way we can move on. What does the skeleton tile his roof with? Shingles! Yeah, shingles! Oh, that's good, that's a good one, I like that one. There we go, now we can outline it. Alright. We'll just add the outline here. And then we'll give it some simple colors. Why do skeletons never fight? Because they might break a bone. Was that right? It's all on the wrist after all. This kind of looks like a Power Ranger helmet. They don't have the guts. That's pretty good too. Does anyone here like has anyone here seen Power Rangers, or the Japanese name for Super Sentai? I'm like when I was younger, I tend to be a big Super Sentai fan, and a Power Ranger fan too. Be careful, they can still throw hands. I get that one. When I was a young uncle. I mean, technically uncles can be young when you think about it. Like if you had like a cousin that was born later than you, but you're just like 1 year older, you're technically still the uncle. But yeah, like I haven't seen the English Power Ranger, but my friend reintroduced me to the Japanese Power Ranger, the Super Sentai, and I gotta say it's so much different from English Power Rangers. Like it felt like it was designed for an older audience, if that makes sense. Like Power Rangers in the West, when they do their conversations, oftentimes it's like treating the audience like in a silly and dumb way. It's like, oh no, we didn't see that at all, kind of thing. And it's like, we got a morphin time, guys. But for some reason, like in the Japanese one, like I say they act cooler. They still do something similar, but like my favorite one is Go Kiger. Go Kiger was the one that was created as the anniversary for Power Rangers, and they had like the power in they had the power to transform to other Power Rangers, right? Don't worry, I get ya. It's alright. Don't worry, Sans. Thank you for following. Welcome to the channel, Sans, who's also UA. But the cool thing about it was like each of the Rangers had their own kind of like story lore that felt really interesting. Like the Green Ranger came from a planet, and he was basically, I don't know if he was an outlaw or something, but I forgot what it was, but he does not know how to fight. So even though Red recruited him to the team, like he was under the pretense that like he was just gonna pretend to fight and stuff, but he wasn't really much of a fighter. So you see that in all his combat. Like whenever you watch the Green Ranger fight, he does a lot of tumbling over, rolling around, and improvising. Like he would grab things from the environment and he would like use it as a weapon, even though like he has his own gun and sword. It's so cool. And then there's like the Pink Ranger, who's actually a princess in another planet, so she's like fights more elegantly. Like I love Go Kiger. Oh, and the best part about the Green Ranger, going back to green, whenever he transforms, he always looks like he's trying to wipe his hands on his pants. And he even pointed out too, like it was like pointed out in the show, like he was watching himself transform because he was looking at a video of himself, and it's like, do I really look like that? Do I really wipe my hands on my pants every time I transform? Oh, and one of the more fun characters is the Silver Ranger. Like the Silver Ranger is like a big fan of Power Ranger, right? Or Super Sentai. So he knows who all the Super Sentais are and their powers, but he also becomes like the extra ranger, the one that like Green Ranger, Silver Ranger, all the extra rangers in every season, right? So while everybody just could change into their respective color, he could transform to like the extra ranger. And I thought that was really cool because it like it gave him like a really good purpose in the team, because he was like the extra 6. Oh, that show was good. It kind of reminded me too of like my friend, that same friend who introduced me to Japanese Power Ranger, introduced me to what's it called? Not Super Sentai, Kamen Rider. Have you guys heard of Kamen Rider before? Man, that'd be really cool to do, actually, thinking about it. Maybe is it too late for me to re-debut as a Kamen Rider or a Super Sentai? Have a mask and everything, I'll be like, yeah, transform, it's morphin' time. Go Power Rangers, copyright the song now. Go Power Rangers, keep on singing now. Let me go put some green on it. There you go. This is my take on the Doom helmet. Whoa. Alright, he's like a lime green too. There you go. It's like a Super Sentai helmet. You know what I always find interesting? Like, nowadays you see like a lot of old games coming back. But can you imagine those games that never really did come back? Like, there's a lot of games that came back nowadays, but it took forever for a sequel to ever come out. Like, Doom was a good example. Like, they had Doom 3, but they never released anything after Doom 3, and for the longest time, it just seemed like it was a dead franchise. I always wonder about those like franchises that never actually get resurrected. Like those games that stay gone forever. Being as old as I am, 1,000 years old, like you often think about those kind of things as like, what would life be like if those games came back? You know? You know. You know what I'm saying? Everything by Konami? I know! Oh my gosh! I miss the Castlevania series so much. And then like the Metal Gear series is, you know, not really there anymore because Kojimbo. What else was there? What else did Konami do? There was like a lot of games. Like, did they do? I think they're the ones that also did what's it called? Bomberman, didn't they? Like I remember Bomberman also. No, or was that Hudson? That was Hudson. Never mind. Rip to the Metal Gear series. Yeah. I think Castlevania struck the hardest because like they made a mobile game for it, but they never actually did anything with it. It never even came to America, now that I think about it. Like, you guys remember that mobile game for Castlevania that was supposed to come out? Like, I was gonna give that a try because like I was so desperate for a 2D Castlevania game. Konami bought Hudson? Okay, so yeah, then Bomberman is one. Does Konami even make games anymore? Like, every time I hear about Konami, it's like because they're doing like a pachinko machine or something. There you go. This is like a dumb looking helmet, but hey, you get what you get. I'll be honest, I never studied sci-fi. Alright, let's go ahead and prop it up. We're gonna put it here. We're gonna... Okay. Doop. In fact, maybe we should make this part see-through. That way... Let's see. Okay, what if we did this? Let me see. I'm trying to do something funny. That's all they do. Pachinko and game collections. Yeah, and I think it's cool that they have a lot of game collections to pull from, but honestly, they haven't really done much. Like, it's okay to like say like you did a lot of amazing things, but that's only if you decide to do some more amazing things with it. That said, I do want to give Metal Gear Survive a try. Like, I didn't want to buy it when it was full price because it did not seem like it was worth it. But now that it's like really cheap, I want to see what the game is like. Metal Gear Survive. Let me see. If I did this, if I add a transparency, would I add the transparency to it too? Let me see. I want to try this. Let's go ahead and save. We're going to put this in our props. You never know when I play Doom and I need to put Doom helmet on. Okay. Doom. I heard Doom is a good game though. I want to give that a try one day. Along with the many other things I need to give a try. Where is... There you are. Let's go put it. Doom. Oh yeah, it even has transparency. That's pretty cool. Let me go put this on my head. It's a little oversized, Alan. There you go. Now it's a little too small. There you go. I'm now Doom Space Marine. Alright, let's go. I like that. There we go. I am ready for Doom. Next one. Alright. Oh, we'll save this. We'll make that to a hat thing. Alright, next hat. Let's think. I want to try to do some other hats. If anyone has suggestions, I don't mind taking it, but why don't we do a VTuber hat? In fact, let's do Pomu's ribbon. Pomu's ribbon is really cute. Hey, I am Pomu. I always thought it's always cool when like I wouldn't say cool. Cute. Cute's a better term. I think it's cute when like VTubers have their own like little like visual gimmick to them, like Pomu's ribbon and stuff, and Ina's like little ear flaps. I think that's cute. There you go. If I remember correctly, in fact, let me go pull a Pomu reference. Pomu's coming back to the channel, guys. Starring Pomu. Alright, I want to get a ribbon. There you go. I want to see how many hats I could get through too. So we're gonna speed run through drawing, guys. Speed run, baby! Mr. Halo's helmet just took a little bit longer. Do you guys have any odd collections that you guys collect? Like I said, in Final Fantasy XIV, I tend to collect hats. So I try to collect as many different hats as possible. Look, it's already done, see? So that's like my odd collection in Final Fantasy XIV. But I do know, like, in real life I collect Pokemon cards, and I wouldn't say it's odd, it's just the way I collect it. Like, people will collect rares, people will collect shiny ones, but oftentimes I would collect like I would have like a binder full of Pokemon cards just to match up with the Pokédex. I think it's actually really cool when people collect things. And seeing what people collect, whether it's like quarters, football cards, Pokemon cards. There you go. You never know when I need this as a prop. Tonight is a double-edged thing because it's like I'm making props for my future things, but I'm also making it into content. Bam! Killing 3 birds with 1 stone. Hey Miro! For me it's crystals if I ever get a chance to buy some. Ooh! Do you mean like actual like gemstones, or do you mean like quartz and crystals like that? That sounds pretty cool. Which reminds me, in Minecraft, I started collecting copper. Whenever I jump onto the server to go mining, every time I see a vein of copper, I would collect it because I'm planning to make it into a pyramid. Because I have no idea what use that like copper has, so we might as well make it into like a building block. We're gonna make the tallest pyramid of copper ever, or at least I am. I'm gonna bring you so much copper. There's already like a bunch of copper in the box. Like I'm gonna collect it all the copper in the server, and I'm gonna get like a Fortune 3 pickaxe and copper it up. Quartz and crystals. You know, quartz and crystals are really nice to look at, and I know they're not like super expensive like gems, but they are just as pretty, honestly. Especially when you have like those like cut through like gems, or not gems, but like crystals. It's like I think I saw like somebody cut like a magma stone in half, and you could see like the different colors inside. Was that magma stone? Or was that a firestone? Did I accidentally give it to a Eevee? Everything comes back to Pokemon, guys. We're just a Pokemon channel. Oh, I can't wait till Pokemon Scarlet and Violet comes out. I am gonna play it so hard. And I'll invite people to it. It'll be a collab of the century. You know what? Since we're not doing this like based on my colors, we're gonna use Pomu colors. Same. Which ones do you guys plan to get? Which Pokemon game? Scarlet? Violet? I'm probably gonna get Scarlet because I actually like the Legendary in there more. Like I like Violet and the futuristic feel, but I just hate the way it kind of clashes with what I kind of expect of Pokemon. I don't feel so futuristic when it comes to Pokemon. I'm gonna go with Scarlet. I'm gonna be a Scarlet. There you go. That looks cute. That's very Pomu accurate. I should take whatever people got. Personally, I like to just pick the one that appeals to me, but I also want to know the Pokemon listing. Like, I can overlook the legendary if all my favorite Pokemon are in Scarlet. Or Violet, depending. Like, it really has to depend on what Pokemon is in there. There we go. So I have someone to trade with? I never had somebody to trade it with when I was a kid. Despite how popular Pokemon was, like, in areas I lived in, everyone scoffed at Pokemon's like saying like, Pokemon's for kids! So I never found anyone to play with, honestly. I never got that chance to battle with someone either. Like I only had that chance when I went to Sheep College because like it turned out like people like Pokemon and I didn't have to hide my shame. Ooh. I get to show my true self as a Pokemon master. Which is another collection I have. Believe it or not, I actually have a living Pokedex, which means I have one of every Pokemon. Or at least I used to. I've been dropping off the collection, so I need to get back into it. That way I can recollect those what's it called? Recollect those Pokemon I'm missing. Like I haven't gotten the DLC for Pokemon, the newest one. And I don't know if you could transfer Arceus Pokemon there. There you go. That's cute. Very dedicated, yeah. Like Sword and Shield was actually the first Pokemon game I collected the whole Pokedex with, and that was just because of how that's designed. I do wish though, like, here's the thing that's with Pokemon. I want them to bring back all the battle systems they had. They have Gigantamax, they have Z moves, they have Megas, like they have all these cool different things, but they never had them in the same arena. I really like what they did with the anime, because like in the anime, you can see that they actually have it. So you have like Mega Lucario from Ash fighting off, what's it called? Fighting off Gigantamax Gengar or something like that, right? And I thought that was really, really cool because it really like has this really big step to strategy. Oftentimes people play the same team, so you know what you're expecting. You see a Charizard, oh, it might be a solar powered Charizard or something like that. Or you see a Blastoise, it's a shell armor Blastoise, right? And there's like variations, like some Pokemon can be built into multiple types, but most of the times you see like some of the same builds. I feel like when you have all the different types of combat, wait, let me go equip Pomu's ribbon. I'm Pomu! There we go, that's another one to add. So when you have all the different types of combat, oftentimes you are forced to adapt, if that makes sense. You have to strategize and adapt based on what you think the opponent has. You see a Charizard, is it Gigantamax? Is it Z move? Is it a support? Is it a sweeper? Is it a Mega Charizard? X? Y? It creates this variety in battle that keeps people guessing. And I know like eventually it's going to get down to meta, but it'll give a very fluid kind of beginning game for the competitive scene. I did a bit of competitive Pokemon for a while. I wasn't good at it, but I did it for a while. All right, what should we draw next? Let's draw a game hat. We're gonna draw a gamer's hat. We're gonna draw Mario's hat. I mean, how can I go this far without the very iconic Mario hat? Hire me, Game Freak. I'm the idea guy. Everybody needs an idea guy. I don't think I even need to get a reference of Mario's hat. Mario's hat is so recognizable and iconic. It's so easy to draw. I started to play the games Nuzlocke because they became too easy. I was gonna do that, but here's the thing with Nuzlocke. I don't want to like kind of do that if it means that I have to start over, because I kind of want to go through the game at a like comfy pace. Like I usually do Nuzlocke as like an after challenge and start a new file. Because like if I do Nuzlocke and it turns out like, oh, this person's a ground type, but he also has fire Pokemon and that fire Pokemon's great against like 6 of my team members. I don't want to start over, honestly. Granted, they are easy. I do like to turn off EXP shares though. Like when it comes to the newer Pokemon games, like I don't like how they have EXP share. Yeah, I'm not gonna start over. Yeah, I'll do a Nuzlocke run when I'm more acquainted with the game and I know what I'm doing. Because the last thing I want to do is like run against a wall because I did not plan accordingly. I feel like Nuzlocke runs are a good way to replay games, no more than they are to start it. Though I do like the idea of like forming a team. Like whenever I do my Pokemon runs, I always try to like formulate a team as I go, and I try to stick with said team. Like so, if I caught like a Rattata in the beginning, you better boy hope that see that Rattata makes it to the end. That's how I play my Pokemon games. Like that's why I had like I forgot which one it was. I think it was the remake of Ruby and Sapphire. I had a Delcatty, and Delcatty was pretty good for the beginning. Like I had Retaliate, Delcatty. I gave it like I I forgot what it was, but I gave it like a physical normal attack. I think it was like headbutt or something, and it really did really good job in the beginning of the game because it had stab. Its stats were pretty high for it, but as the game went on, Delcatty started to weaken, and I used it just as a retaliate. So it was like retaliate, stab, hit hard, but it really can't do much beyond that. But you better believe that I made it all the way through the whole game with Delcatty. And I even used Delcatty a couple times to kind of finish things off. It's like, oh, this Pokemon is like almost dead. Delcatty with high speed and retaliate comes in. Retaliate. There you go. There's the iconic Mickey Mouse hat. There you go. That way I have it ready for whenever I do a Mario stream. I do want to stream my Switch. Here's the thing, I bought a capture card for my Switch and I made sure it worked and everything, but I have yet to play a Switch game. Maybe I could play that new Kirby game, the Kirby Buffet. That looked like fun. I heard it was like a Fall Guys Kirby with Battle Royale thing, which I don't understand how that works, but it sounded like fun. There we go. Wahoo! Bing bing! It's a me, Muryu. How do you like Arceus? I actually really liked Arceus. Arceus was a lot of fun. Like, here's the thing, I'm a collector. When I play these games, I don't play it for the competitive scene. I play it to collect things. So Arceus rubbed me in a very good way because it was like everything I loved about collecting Pokemon. Curve game looks fun. It did. So like the fact that I could collect Pokemon and just like keep going through the game, and it's like I liked how I didn't even have to get into battle with Pokemon. Oftentimes I would just throw Pokeballs all over the place and just catch everything. Like I was gonna make this like funny animated GIF where it was the trainer just running around throwing Pokeballs and catching everything, because that's essentially what my gameplay was like. Especially once I got the mounts, I just started throwing Pokeballs at everything. Alright, that's another hat done. There you go. Let's add it to the hat collection. Shrink it down. Let's think of another hat. There you go. I bing bing wahoo. Mario! Let's do a Hololive hat next. No, let's do a what's it called? Nijisanji hat. Can't think of actually hats for Nijisanji. Now that I think about it, maybe I could do like Solen's or Alira or Elmo. Sorry, I got her name wrong. Elmo's wings. There you go. Look at this. I am now a Mario. Ta-da! Alright, let's draw another hat. I like how it's only been 42 minutes and I only drew 3 hats. Wow, drawing hats takes a lot longer than I thought. But then again, I've been drawing like what's it called? The Doom helmet takes a while. Let me think, what hat could I draw? I could always draw like Ina's little crown thingy with the halo. There we go. Ina. Maybe I could do Monster Hunter Rise too. It's been a while since I played Monster Hunter Rise. I know they had the new Sunbreak DLC. There you go. Ina's crown is like very simple compared to everything else. Maybe I could add ear flaps to it. No, let's add the halo though. That's way too simple. No, it's not recognizable. I love Ina and everything, but I need a hat that's a little bit more recognizable. Let's draw Watson's hat. Amelia Watson. There we go. My internet disconnect? Why is it not looking up? There it is. Alright. Amelia H. Watson. Wait, was her middle name H? For some reason, I wanted to say H for some reason, so it's now Amelia H. Watson. Okay. look. How do I draw this hat? Actually, this one is a better reference. It shows it like from the side. Alright, there we go. And if you guys have any hat suggestions, that can help too. What is this? I didn't realize this was a longer picture. We've been tricked! We've been backstabbed! And we've been possibly bamboozled. Man, what happened to Red vs. Blue? Is Red vs. Blue still a thing? When I was younger, Red vs. Blue was the big thing that everyone loved. I miss Red vs. Blue. Okay. Did Sherlock hats always have that ribbon on top? I didn't know that. I feel like I learned something. Now I bet you're wondering, gee, Alan la 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 fell. When are you ever gonna have a use for Amelia's hat? Oh. Whenever I feel like I want to be a detective, I guess. Detective VTube stream. Okay. Is there any games you guys are looking forward to other than Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? I haven't been able to play much games honestly recently, but I am looking forward to the new 3.0 Genshin Impact update. I haven't actually cleared the island yet. I know it's like only 5 days left, and I'm not procrastinating, I'm just busy. But yeah. You can draw hats? Yeah! Do you see all my hats? Look at my hats on my head. Ooh, look at that. We have Pumu, we have Dragoon. Welcome to the channel though. Medkit. I like that name. It's like it's like a med kit, but actually a med kit. I'm a hat YouTuber. In fact, let me put the Doom helmet on top. It's kind of getting in the way of my face. I can't breathe. Yo, that's the point. It's a clever name though. I like it. There we go. We're getting close to the top. You seem nice. Oh, thank you. They don't know. They don't know what I'm like. Chat, don't say anything. How are you doing on this wonderful day, Medkit? This wonderful Saturday where it's 105 degrees outside. I'm melting, guys. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. You have a sweet voice, I'm dying. I don't know if it's sweet. I'm doing weird. You? I'm doing ordinary. Whenever somebody asks me how I'm doing, I always just say ordinary because I'm not like doing great, but I'm not doing bad either. So like when I think of a great day, that means like I ate a whole bunch of food. I'm like, I got a raise, my crops are watered and all that stuff. So it's a very ordinary day for me. But I'm glad to hear that you're doing weird. I mean, unless it's a bad thing. If weird is a bad thing, then yeah. Gonna stream a horror week? Ooh. I was thinking about it, and I think if I'm gonna, like, October is coming really soon. I cannot do any scary games. So I might be, like, looking for people to collab with for scary games, because I need moral support. Like, I scream like a little baby. Okay, maybe I don't scream like a little baby, but I whimper like a little baby. Like, I tend to act pretty macho. I'm like, I hold it in. I'm like, ooh, I can't let people know I'm scared. But I actually am really scared. Let me tell you, like, I get scared really easy. That in Minecraft, those dark areas scare me so fast. You know, I came from a party, wanted to stay, but my friend wasn't doing well. I'm that friend that drives home. I'm motivated to shower, but I smell you. Oh no. Here's the secret. Put on deodorant. I don't say that because I do that, but you know. Nobody needs to know. Winky face. There we go. It's an Amelia Watson hat. And the rest has to come from the, what's it called? The colors. A little bit too dark. You smell like alcohol? Oh, I get you. Ooh, Phasmophobia scream. Gotta let us hear your screams. Ooh. I know what Phasmophobia is, and I'm kind of scared of it because, like, I don't want to be alone. If we're doing Phasmophobia, we always have to be in a room together. No exceptions. I don't care if the ghost gets angry because of it. We are gonna always be together. Take out my makeup and change it to a sweater. Motivation's dead. I get ya. I get that feeling. Like, I don't get the feeling of makeup because I don't put makeup on, but I do get the feeling of being dead after a party. I think there was like one time, back when I was in Sheep College, like I had a class that went on for so long that as soon as I got back in the dorm, like even though it's all like sticky and stuff, I felt like I just dropped to the bed and fell asleep. Want you hear random people? I'm glad my name is Random People. There we go. Gonna just add the plaid effect. You know, it reminds me of that one punch or that one pickup line that always makes me laugh. Or at least that one meme. Guess what you're gonna do? You're going to... I was gonna come up with something funny, but my brain farted. Oh. You're gonna watch the stream and put a hat on. Join me with the hats. There we go. What are you gonna do? Oh, thank you for the follow! I'm so embarrassed. Thank you. Teehee. So I don't wear any. But speaking of going back to the pickup line thing, it was the pickup line where somebody said like or at least it was the one where it's that meme where the guy and the girl are together and then like the guy says, "Sorry guys, I was doing stuff," and the girl chimes up and says, "I'm stuff." Put another line. I'm putting another line. I'm putting more lines. Look at all those lines, guys. Yeah, line stream, baby. We are drawing, guys. No one upper. You're so sweet. I'm dying. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, not glad to hear you're dying, but I gotta find a way to fix that. I don't like how it always makes a sound afterwards because I think it's a better follow. But look, guys, we're getting so close to affiliate. We're gonna have so many fun emotes. I was actually gonna ask chat for like emote ideas because it'll be the first time I ever have emotes and I don't know what to do for emotes, honestly. I was thinking of having like muscles. Have a dark one more up. Yeah, dark one more up. Let's do it. Boom. Dark ones, one more up. And more dark ones. It's a mess now. But look, here's the thing about art. You zoom in, it looks really funky. You zoom out, yeah, it's better than you think. Do one look frightened? Maybe. Oh, that's for what's it called? October. There we go. Let's add some darkness. In the darkness of all things we see. Kingdom Hearts. Okay. The little scuff, but I think it's kind of cute. It's like a baseball cap, if anything. Make me go crazy. I'm glad. You go crazy. You be happy. You be the best person you can be. There we go. Hat complete. It's time to add it to my hat collection. Okay, what time is it? Okay, 1 hour, 5 hats. That's pretty good. I'm making good pace, guys. In a bad way? I don't know what that means, honestly, though. I hope you don't do anything that hurts yourself. Remember to stay safe, friends. Okay, we'll put Watson hat. And I'm realizing that maybe I could fit one more hat, but I'm gonna have to start making adjustments. But you didn't put that one line. It's okay. You don't even notice it. Boom, because it's now hatified. There we go. We're gonna make it a little smaller. That way we can fit it. There you go. I'm a weird perfectionist. Yeah, I can understand that. I'm usually a weird perfectionist, but I'm doing this stream for fun. If I was doing this like a commission for someone, then I'll be like, oh no, that line is out of place. Oh, 1 second. I hear a doorbell. I wonder if it's a delivery. Okay, I'm back. The doorbell was just one of those people who were telemarketing. They were selling a vacuum. You may accept the hat? Oh, you mean you want to see my art? Well, my friend, this is why I have this ready. Ta-da! Yeah, boom! I can show you on stream though. Here's what I was drawing yesterday. I haven't finished it up though. I'm still in the process of coloring. Right. And here's some other things I drawn. Let me see. Offtask anniversary. It's cute. Cute and anime. And let's see what else I drew. Just going through it really quickly. Oh yeah, this blew up on Twitter. Like, I don't know why. I drew this like while I was listening to Ina. And then Ina retweeted it. And it blew up on Twitter. It's cute. 3 ice creams, please. I was trending. Or, I don't know, what does trending mean again? It's like when everyone's talking about it? I don't think it was everyone, but it was a good amount of people. Alright, next hat. Let's do a Naruto helmet. Or a Naruto headband. I'll be honest, I actually didn't watch Naruto when I was younger. You'll get a commission? Cool! Like, the information's on my Twitter. Let me see. Does my Twitter thing work? Twitter. Nope. I gotta get that set up. But I have the information on my commission stuff, so let me go pull that up. If you go onto Twitter and follow me there, I post free art stuff. Or not free art stuff, but art stuff. Your laugh. You know, I've always been self-conscious in my laugh, but I always thought like I have this weird wheezing sound like Alright, let me go put the Naruto headband. We're gonna Naruto it up. Anyone here a big fan of Naruto? There we go. But when I was younger, like, I didn't really get into Naruto. Like, I thought it was really cool with the whole, like, Naruto School Village thing, but I was actually more of a slice of life comedy person. WTF? WTF to the whole Naruto thing? I'm traumatized. How are you traumatized? What happened? Traumatized by Naruto? I mean, he can be pretty scary, honestly. What does a Naruto headband look like? Naruto headband. Your commissions are so cheap, you could sell for so much expensive. Your laugh is adorable. Oh, thank you. Are you doing Watson hat? I did do Watson hat. See, I have a Watson hat right here on the very top, right? That way, let me see. Let me turn off all the props. Whenever there's a detective mystery that needs to be solved. Wait. Let me go. There we go. It was a rainy night, you see. Rain came pouring down, but that's not all that came pouring. In came a woman. Tears, makeup, drowning. She looked me in the eye and told me her husband been killed recently. Small Alvin. This was a mystery for me to solve. I took my jacket and I walked into that rain. Little did I know, this would be the last night I ever breathe. There we go. I want to do a detective game. Those things seem fun. There we go. Oh! You didn't see that. There we go. Let's pop that on top. I almost ruined the surprise. Let's see. Let's draw the Naruto headband. So it looks like a spiral, like so, and it has a little duck beat. I actually am traumatized. Why are you traumatized? Oh no! What happened? Was it the murder mystery skit? Yes, we're gonna put you 10 feet under. Yes, you'll be sleeping with the fishies. Yeah. Because you. I can be a little bit wild, honestly. I got, like, what's it called? I always drink coffee before I stream, that way I have energy. But I do so much things that, honestly, I get so de-energized, I get tired. I get sleepy. So, I do say coffee doesn't affect me because it makes me sleep, but it does actually give me a little bit like of an energy boost. But not enough energy boost to not keep me awake. Just so cheap and all, just so nice. Oh. I get that a lot. Well, not the cheap part. You're the first person that actually said my commission prices were cheap. I wonder why. There we go. Look at me. I'm gonna be a Naruto. Maybe I'll have like a Naruto watch along. I kind of want to watch Naruto just to see what it's like past the first season. Like I thought the first season was cool and creative, like the idea of like learning to be a ninja. But then as the time went on, I started seeing things get a little bit crazier. Like the whole Rasengan thing. Like even the Shadow Clone Jutsu thing was like kind of interesting because it's like I thought the Shadow Clone Jutsu was supposed to be like a thing where you can only see it. You can't actually hit it, and it can't actually hit you. Bro, people sell that stuff for 60 pounds a commission. Yeah, here's the thing though, I didn't know what to do with prices, I'll be honest. I'm a pretty new artist. Like I only started doing, or well not like start doing art. I've been doing art for such a long time, but I only just started showing my stuff off like 2 years ago. Like I was actually pretty shy when it came to doing my art stuff. So I didn't know like what to do. Honestly, I don't mind the prices. The prices feel pretty good for me. Maybe one day I'll raise it when I need to. But for now, I think it's a good time or a good price. I think this is what the symbol looks like. Alright. Let's add, I think the Naruto headband is, oh, it's black. I thought it was blue for some reason. Okay, we'll give it a nice little black right here. How long have you been drawing? So that's a very funny question because I drew all the way back when I was in high school for about like 1 or 2 years. Actually, I started in middle school. I did it in high school for like the first 2 years. So like that was about 3 years, but I wasn't very good at it. So I dropped it. But then my friends in my senior year, they got me back into drawing. And then because they got me back into drawing, I spent like 2 years doing that. But when I got into college, I fell off because the friends that I used to draw with, you know, we lost touch with each other. We didn't touch grass anymore together. So I didn't really get back into drawing during that time. So for another like while, I didn't draw. But then when I went to a bigger college, a state college, right, for Sheep Incorporated, that's when I actually got back into drawing because of a friend I have, and they're still my friend to this day, and they always encourage me to keep drawing. So like I want to say in total about 10 years, on and off 10 years. But I wasn't very confident in my art skills. But I kept trying. I kept trying to improve. I kept trying to learn how to make my drawings better. And I'm here today. Honestly, it was thanks to that one friend. And hopefully maybe they're watching. I don't know if they're watching. If they are watching, then thank you. But if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here right now. Like they really helped me out with my drawing stuff. In fact, you could check out their drawing because they make a webcomic on Webtoons called, what's it called? Jupitermen. So if you want to support them, then do so. Support my friend Jupitermen. Yay! And if you look in Jupitermen, they actually, I'm credited as the colorist because I actually color for my friend too. So I'm the colorist for the original webtoon. There we go. Been drawing for 5 years. Here's the thing though, you may think it looks like poopy poop, but it's a lot better than you actually think it is. I thought the same thing too, but when I look back at my art, like even though I thought they looked bad, for the time that it was, it's a lot better than you think. It's blue, isn't it? I gotta make it black because I was looking at the pictures and they were all black, right? I thought it was blue too, but I'm looking at all these pictures and they're all black for some reason. Oh, that's because that was when he was an adult. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. There we go. Well, we're gonna make it black for now. I feel like a dark, edgy Naruto now. Alright. I could use this when I become a ninja in Final Fantasy XIV. Alright. So as you can see, I ran out of room to put hats. It's already getting to the top. Like, there we go. So I don't want to put it up there and nobody see it. So here's my secret technique. I have been studying the way of the Naruto. Watch this. Ready? Ready? Hu ha he ha hu. Shadow clone no jutsu. Do I have a poof animation? I don't. Well, boop. There we go. Now there's 2 of me. Yay! Let's go put you with me. There we go. The shadow clone jutsu worked. It's time to toss the hats onto him. Boop. There. How perfect for the Naruto headband to go on my shadow clone jutsu. All right. In fact, let's just have him doing the motions. There we go. He's just gonna keep doing Naruto motions until we need another one. All right, next hat. Does anyone have any hat suggestions? I'll take one from chat. Anybody have any fun hat ideas? While you guys are suggesting something, I'm gonna do a really quick one. I'm gonna make Sana's from Hololive. Sana's little antenna, since it's actually really quick and easy. A French hat? Ooh, let me look up what a French hat looks like. Isn't a French hat just a beret? Oh yeah, French hat is a beret. A whirly copper hat? Okay, I'll just like put that on the queue. Oop. You know, I'm surprised I haven't gotten to that one actually. That's such an iconic hat. And then you say, I don't know what it's called. It's okay, it's called a beret. And it had like a pomfy part. There you go. Alright, so that's gonna be on the docket, just to remind me to draw that. I wanna draw Sana's antenna. I miss Sana. I mean, like, I know, like, she's not really gone, because technically she's probably streaming under a different moniker name, but she was such a fun, quirky personality. I want to be like Sana, because, like, Sana had such a fun and quirky personality, just, like, listening to her makes you smile. I want to be like that. I aspire to be like that. Like, she's a good model VTuber for me. I want to be able to make people smile just by, like, just talking. There we go. It's so quick and easy. Scottish hat? The big ball is Scottish? Let me see. Scottish hat? Oh, do you mean one of these? I think these are still called berets though. This? Is that what you mean? Time is it? Okay, 208. That? Okay, I could do that too. It's a kind of cute hat, I gotta say. Like I said though, I don't wear hats in real life, but I like to collect them in like video games. I feel like there's two, like whenever you make a like design for a character, I feel like there's two things that are important. The headgear, like that, and the body gear. Those are the things that stand out the most, like the torso. Suit me? Oh man, thinking of alternative costumes. Just got a hat today. What kind of hat did you get? Oh yeah, the Garasu. There we go. It spirals like a toilet. Woo. Sana would be proud of that statement. The limiter. A German one? I like how some of the hats are just reduced to where they come from. There's not even names. Oh, wrong layer. This one's a very simple one, so this one will go fast. In fact, I think it needs to be more reddish. There we go. And then we'll add like some darker colors to it. You know, Pokemon always had like this whole thing too, where it's hats. Like every generation has a different character's hat or hairstyle. I really like that in the Pokemon games designs. I find it interesting too, like you're bad with English? Don't worry about it. When I was showing my art at like this portfolio review at Anime Expo. Oh, let me back it up. So I went to Anime Expo and I decided to show my art at a portfolio review. And I was asking them about like what did they think of my art? Like is there anything I could improve and stuff? And I found it interesting, like they pointed at how my art really looks like Pokemon. And I didn't really think of it much because like I wasn't actually inspired by Pokemon. I was inspired by like things like Squid Girl and stuff. But I can sort of see what they were talking about. Oh wait, I forgot to take out that part. Oh, don't delete. Get this person out here. Be gone, demon. I can see though why people say that, because I have like these cute eyes that are simple like Pokemon. Hey Tyrus. No problem. You should never apologize, honestly. I feel like everyone deserves a view, so you really don't need to apologize. If you were on another stream, that's fine. It's just like there's so many people. I'm understanding that, you know, you might be here or there. Or did you want me to go full yandere? Did you want me to go full yandere? Is that what people are into these days? I could do that. Give me a second. What were you doing in the other stream, Tyrus? I thought I was the only streamer for you. This can't be. Where's my gun? Tell me that you still like me. Tell me I'm still your Oshi. Bam, 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 bam. Is that what you wanted? Let me put away the gun. Xenoblade Chronicle 3s? Ah, I still gotta play that. I played Xenoblade Chronicle 1. I loved that game. It was so much fun. I played Xenoblade Chronicle 2. I thought the first one had a better, what's it called? Like combat style. But the second one was still pretty fun, and I loved that the game had like an in-game gacha. It made it so much fun to pull like different blades. But I haven't beaten that game because like there was a time I got really busy and I fell off. So I need to go back and actually play the game again from the beginning so I remember the story. Alan's a little crazy. I'm pretty good at that. Don't worry, I have a lot of props here to show my craziness. Where's my chat? Oh wait, my chat's hidden behind the hats. Never mind. I guess I can't do that. Close to stealing the title? Ooh, that means it must be really good. I gotta play it then. I gotta play it. Let's put on the limiter. There we go. Boop. Oh no! The limiter! It's turning me big! I'm no longer just Alan. I am now... Oh. Big Alan! Wait a second, that's not what the limiter does. The limiter makes me smaller. Oops. Rewind. Alright, the limiter made me really, really small. There we go. And he's still doing really small hand signs too. Giga Allen. And we'll make this hat size fit him. There we go. Let's put this a little behind the Naruto one, organizing this. There you go. I'm scared, don't worry. Scary Alan is only here temporarily. I like how you could hear me clicking through things as if I'm gonna pull something up, and I wouldn't do that on you guys, right? I would never like pull something up scary to scare you guys with, because I don't even know where it is. Oh, there it is. Boo. Okay, this is a little awkward. Let me try it again. Boo. Why? Huh? It's not working. Oh, that's because it's a Clip Studio file. There you go. There you go. This is what we call a scuff stream. Alright, let's get back on task though. I've been off task for too long. Alright. You know what I want to learn to do with streaming? I also want to learn how to do ASMR. Not because like, you know, like it'll be like this really cool idea, but I think it looks fun having to whisper things to people's ears and pulling out props. At least it looked fun from the people who did it. And I don't mean like those like sensual ASMR. I mean it's gonna be like those ASMRs like you proceed to walk into the dark room. In it, you feel on your skin creepy crawlies coming up. Your skin shudders, goosebumps form. I like how I have happy music with it though. With Xenoblade Chronicles 3, the story bit we had at the end stream, let's just say we met a person I would declare the hair to metal face. Oh no, is it gonna be a betrayal once again? I hate ASMR, it makes me nervous, and I try to listen to ASMR. I actually personally don't like listening to ASMR myself, because I tried to listen to ASMR, and it was interesting. It wasn't what I expected to be, but I think it was just because the person I was listening to was Hachima, and I don't know if Hachima was doing it right or not. Stop. You have no idea what level of betrayal is there. Oh no! Is it the waifu? Not the waifu. You know what game was actually really fun that I really like? Who here had a Wii U? The console that no one ever had. If you ever had a Wii U, have you guys played Xenoblade Chronicles X? Xenoblade Chronicles X was like one of my favorite games on the Wii U. I love that game, and I think it was because like you get to jump into a mech and run around in the mech and fly around in the mech, right? And the music was so boppin'. Is that what kids say? I think they were. They still say it. Like it was like, yeah. Is this thing on? Am I all alone? I need a bigger gun. I don't really liked it for some reason. It just felt so off. It was definitely off compared to all the Xenoblade games, but that's why I thought they should have never called it Xenoblade, because it really wasn't a Xenoblade game. I mean, it was like in the same sense of Xenogears and the Xenoblade Saga, but it wasn't really like the Xenoblade games. They could have called it something different. In fact, I think it was called something different in Japan. They just called it Xenoblade Chronicles in America just for brand recognition. Let's see. Xenoblade Chronicles X. I think in America or in Japan it was called something different. It was called... Was it always called Xenoblade Chronicle X? I thought it was called something different. Let me scroll through. I could have swore it was just called X. Xenoblade Cross. It was Xenoblade Cross. That's what it was called. That's why it was That's why it wasn't really a Xenoblade Chronicles game, but it was called that here for recognition. It was Xenocross, and it was supposed to be like a kind of spin on the game. It wasn't Xenoblade Chronicles, and it wasn't Xenogears. It was Xenocross. So that's why the game felt so different, but it was such a fun game. Like, I really loved the exploration. I loved the mech in the game. I love that when you you could be in a mech and fight, but you could also fight things outside of your mech. And I got in so powerful in that game that I was fighting giant monsters on foot, because like the fights had like the overdrive system, and if you do it correctly and you press your button prompts correctly, you can make overdrive last forever. And my overdrive healed me, so even though I was taking massive damage, I would heal it back really quick. I was a spear user. It was the problem of adding the franchise name despite it not fitting. Yeah. It was like one of those things. I know they do in the West a lot when it comes to video games. They often have like they try to make brand recognition a thing. There you go. Propeller hat! Yay! I think like propeller hats tend to have multiple colors too. Honestly, of all the games I wish they brought back from Ready for Takeoff, yeah. Oh, the songs in those games. But yeah, I wish they kind of brought it back because I feel like it was such a good game, but nobody got a chance to play it because of the fact that it was on the Wii U. You know? Go. Let me go add colors to this. Alright. Also, it got a bad rep in the West being due. Yeah, I think that's the case too. Like, if they just called it Xenocross, people would understand, but I think because the thing was, if I remember correctly, Xenoblade Chronicles 1 was never expected to be successful. They were expecting the game to be doing pretty poorly, and that's why Xenoblade Chronicles 1, they only released a limited amount of copies. And I remember I heard about that. I was like, oh my gosh, they're only going to release a limited copies. So I end up reserving that game and buying it because I knew the game was going to be rare. But the thing was, I actually didn't play it for the longest time because I had other games to play. So even though I bought it, I didn't really give it a chance until like what, 2-3 years later. And I finally gave it a chance, and once I did, I could not stop playing. That game was so good. I loved how they worked the whole like mechanics of the gameplay there, and they tied it in so well with the story. There we go. Let me go add another hat to the collection. Boop. Look, it's a propeller hat to go on top of the Sano hat. Truly, we are innovative here. Next hat. Next one. Alright, so we're gonna draw this beret, then we're gonna draw the French beret. Then I had an idea, and I forgot said idea. What was I gonna draw next? Oh well. Okay. I still want to play Xenogears though. Like, I heard Xenogears are pretty good. The ones on the PlayStation 1 and stuff. The downdraft of the propeller hat will cause it to spiral. Yeah. Do people still wear propeller hats? Like, I know like people like wore it back then because it was like a cute hat for your kid. But nowadays, I don't think anybody wears a propeller hat. There we go. A little pom-pom. A little beret. Sorry for bumping into my mic. I'm just adjusting my seat. Cool kids wear him. Those cool kids got another thing coming. Alright. Luckily the beret is really simple. You know what it reminds me of? Like, do you know those hats where they have the beard thing attached to them? Like these kind of hats? Let me draw it really quick. Oh, why did I make a box? These hats, where it's like, it has like the beer canister holder attached to them, and you're supposed to like punch a hole in the bottom of the can. You know what I'm talking about? And it goes straight to your mouth like this. He was number one! For as smart of an idea that is, I never seen anybody wore that. I only seen them on American TV, yeah. I swear, American TV shows me all kinds of things that you never see in real life. Just like how like I was talking the other day about grilling. Like you see in like American TV when they show barbecue, they show them always flipping it over and over and over. But I realized that's a quick way to dry out your meat and make it so that it's all tough because you're literally not giving it a chance for it to like sink the flavor moisture or something like that. I forgot what was the explanation. And it reminded me too, like so I know a couple languages. Like I know like how a little bit of Spanish. I know a little bit of Japanese. I wouldn't even say I'm fluent in any of them. And I know a little bit of what's the other one? A little bit of Spanish, a little bit of Japanese, and a little bit of Tagalog. That's the other one. So here's the thing. Who here's seen the movie Spider-Man No Way Home, or what was it called? American's Way Home? I forgot what it was called. My Way Home, right? There was a scene where there was the lady who's Filipino, or Filipina, I guess, and she was speaking in Tagalog. But here's the thing. She spoke in Tagalog in such a slow way that it felt so unnatural. Like with the people I know who speak Tagalog at me, like I'm so used to them speaking it so quickly that I'm not used to hearing them like speaking it slowly. And I know that's what they did in the movie, and it was weird because it's like I understood that it was said in a slower way for American audience, but at the same time it didn't feel natural because of it. It'll make your meat dry as the juice cannot sink back in. Well, I guess it's a good way to make beef jerky. You guys like beef jerky? I always want to make my own beef jerky though, but I don't know how to do so. Like I don't know what the preservation techniques are. I'm always afraid that if I leave meat out, 1, flies will get to it, 2, they'll spoil. It's like how do you dry meat without causing it to spoil? You know? The world may never know. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? Well, 1, 2, jump. Do they still show that commercial? Oh, I'm so old. I'm showing my oldness, guys. I'm 1,000 years old, guys. Dehydrator, smoker, that makes sense. It would be nice to be able to understand Tagalog. I regularly watch 3 VTubers that are Filipinos, and I'm mod for one of them. That's a hiatus before her re-debut. All I need is 1 long lick. Temperature's really low for an oven. A long time. I feel like that's gonna cost a lot of money on the electricity bill or gas bill, depending on what you use. Dried meat is easy to make, really? Aren't a thing here in Germany. Oh. Let's see. Hat. Beret. Call it beret. Alright. Time to toss it on. Never know when they need it. It tastes so good. That's the thing, like I was talking to someone that taught me how to do it, but I never like understood because they said like to do so and marinate it, then dry it to give it flavor. So like they told me like a teriyaki blend to make it so it has like this marinated flavor when you dry it. But I was always afraid to kind of leave it that long for either that it might burn or it might kind of just like I wouldn't say like become jerky. You guys know what I mean? Like when you cook meat and you let it like cook for a long time, it becomes tough, but not tough like jerky, just tough. Gotta eat with sticky rice. That sounds pretty good. All right, next hat. We're gonna do this hat on the right. What's my time looking like? I got a lot of hats so far. Maybe I could re-release these hats as like what's it called? Props. How do people do that? Like maybe I should do that. I feel like there's so many different hats here that I could release them as props for people. I want to give back to the community. There we go. This beret is a little different. Oh, Scotland. Aren't to be found in Germany, possibly because the fact different taste. I heard about that, and I heard about that because I was listening to Kiara, and she was talking about that. She said when she visited America, our chocolate tasted so gross to her because the way they're manufactured is different. If I remember correctly, I heard that like they put something else with the chocolate, and you don't actually eat the chocolate in America or something like that. It really put things into perspective. It really puts things into perspective, like how different manufacturing. See any of us have sweets in Germany? German chocolate tastes a lot better than cocoa and milk. Yeah. That was something like that. It actually uses real chocolate, and like I'm so used to American chocolate, but when I eat German chocolate, it's like so rich in flavor and tasty. Sometimes it can be a little strong, but I do love the way German chocolate tastes. I like American chocolate, but I also like the way German chocolate tastes. I'm a very like I'm a connoisseur in flavors, honestly. I think that's like one of the things I want to do in my life before I become an old sheep. I want to travel the world and taste all kinds of different foods. Man, Alan, you're an artist and you keep talking about food. Why don't you just be a chef? Good question. No. Hershey's peanut butter cups. Hershey peanut butter cups? Do you mean Reese's Puffs or Reese's cups? Chocolate for breakfast? No, kids, it's Reese's for breakfast. Oh. I always thought Reese's or peanut butter tastes pretty good with when you mix it with chocolate. I could be wrong though. You know what I really like with my chocolate though? I like mint. I feel like mint flavors, it's like some of the best thing to put in chocolate. Swiss chocolate's good? Yeah, Swiss chocolate is really good. Like I had a box of Swiss chocolate from a friend who went over there. Did they went over there? I think they just bought it from a store actually. I don't know where they got it from, but it was really good. I think it had hazelnut too, like it had a hazelnut filling. This is now a chocolate cast. You know what I want to go to? Like, I know you see it in anime a lot. Have you guys seen like those cake buffets? That looks like a lot of fun to go to. Just going to a cake buffet where they serve all kinds of fun cakes. Especially like chocolate cakes. I say as I'm not actually a big chocolate fan. I'm like, I talk a lot about chocolate, but I actually like fruit candy a lot more than chocolate candy. Like if you could choose between fruit and chocolate, I choose fruit because I'm a very crazy person. Hazelnut? Yeah, hazelnut! I have some after 8 chocolate next to me, which are thin chocolate plates with mint cream. Ooh, that sounds good. Are they anything like York? Like, the thing is, while I do like mint chocolate... Oh, I've been talking so fast and talking so much, my throat's starting to get sore. Give me a second, I got some water. Like, well, like chocolate Yorks are like okay. I don't like eating them for too long. They feel really cheap, honestly, and I guess that's what they're designed to be. They're designed to be like a cheap chocolate, right, for everyone to buy. But at the same time, it's like you can really taste the cheapness of it if you eat it more than once. Like, I kind of liked it. I'm trying to think. There was like this one chocolate. It was like a brand with something, but it was really, really good. The mint chocolate in there. Chocolate with hazelnuts are good. Yeah. Hazelnut is just like another peanut butter. Fight me on this. Like I had Nutella and it's pretty much just peanut butter but chocolate flavored. Well, I mean hazelnut flavored, I guess. This looks like a sock puppet. That's fine. I'm not going for perfection here. I'm just going for hats. Fill up everything with hazelnut. Give me a second. And one chocolate treat you should try is if you come to Germany in winter. Domino stones. What are domino stones? Sounds pretty yummy, but I don't know what you're talking about, honestly. Chocolate domino stones, you say? Huh, how peculiar. There we go. Another hat to the collection, friends. Merely a trick of the light. Alright, I want to draw the beer hat too. Alright. Wrong one. Wait, is this part of this layer? Did I do it again? Did I do the forbidden art of copying the layer without making it a different layer? There we go. Not on this one though. Get out of here. Get out of here. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. How does it... Where'd it go? Why is it all the way over here? Sock hat. Let's see. How come I don't know them even though I live here? I got a lot of German fans in my stream. Ooh, Germany, Germany, Germany. Let's see. What do they call this? It's a French hat, right? French hat. Man, I have a lot of props now. I'm kind of liking it. Like, I kind of want to collect props now. And when I say collect props, I mean make my own props collection. They're basically prowling cubes. Ooh, so made up of 3 layers. Marzipan on top, cherry or apricot jelly in the middle, and gingerbread at the bottom. Oh, that sounds so cool. Covered in bitter or full milk chocolate. That sounds really tasty. It's like a fruit cake. That's like an equivalent to American fruit cake. Okay, let's go ahead and draw this beer hat. That sounds pretty yummy though. More times during Easter? So, does anyone in Germany want to send me a box of chocolate or these so-called domino stones? Can I put links in the chat? I think you can. Don't quote me on this. Try it, and if it times you out, I'll untime you out, Tyrus. You have my permission. If not, then I'll untime you out. I'll learn. I like how this is supposed to be a stream about hats, but now it's a chocolate stream. We chocolatey now. The Wikipedia's picture sure is too long. Oh, is it like one of those links where it's like you get the direct link and it's like literally 3 lines of text? I get what you're saying. What kind of soda is he drinking? He's drinking Beppy because I can't use real names because I'll get it copyrighted. We'll call it Beppy. Bep. B. There we go. Don't you just want to crack a cold one with the boys? Sounds so nice. We'll be flying back to Thailand on Tuesday, so probably won't have a catch. Oh, I'm sure you could probably find it online. I feel like the one thing I love about the internet is how much it connected everybody. So it's like a lot of things you used to be able only to get in like international state fairs and stuff like that, you can now just buy online, which is really nice. Did the link go through? Can't see past the hats. I don't see any links. Yeah, I don't see any. How do I allow you? Here. Let me see if I could find a way to let links happen. At least you didn't get timed out though. Google. How to allow links. Alright, let's see. How to allow links in Twitch. I don't want it all the time because I don't want someone to come in and say like, hey, hot singles in your area. I just want to unlock it temporarily. Okay. Let's see. If you want links to be posted but want to log off, send them to a moderator. If he finds your link relative, it could appear in desirable chat. How do I do that? One thing to keep in mind is that German gingerbread is a lot different than what you know. Probably. The thing is, German or gingerbreads don't actually. American gingerbreads don't actually have ginger in them. Domino Stein. Let me look this up for you. No. We're gonna do this together, stream. We're in this together for the long run. We talked about chocolate. We are going to be about the chocolate. Okay. This is now a stream thing, friends. Yuri Street. Yuri Googled it. Oh no! There we go. Let's see. Ooh, that looks cool. 3 varieties. Oh, is this the one that you're talking about? You know, when you said that had like a jelly and like stuff on top and stuff on the bottom, I actually thought you meant like a big cake. Like a fruit cake. I didn't realize it was actually all compact into a small piece of chocolate. That makes it even cooler, honestly. That's really cool. Germany gets all the cool stuff, I swear. Oop. Size of a dice. I feel like a cool prank. I mean, don't do this, guys. Don't do this at home. I'm not endorsing you to do this. But a funny prank would be to put like a dice in it. Maybe not so funny now that I think about it. Now that I said it out loud, it's like, wait a second, someone could break their teeth. My name is Alan LaFell. I do not endorse this. When you guys came into the channel, you had to sign a waiver saying that you do not hold Alan LaFell responsible for any actions taken by the chatters. There we go. Pep. Did you play Heroes of Might and Magic? No, I haven't actually. I think I heard of the game, but I never actually played it myself. Like, here's the thing, when I was younger, I actually didn't play that many Western RPGs. I'm starting to open up to it because like I played Diablo 2 just recently and I loved it. Path of Exile, I loved it. So I've been trying to open up to the ideas of playing more Western RPGs. I want to try Baldur's Gate as well, but I think Heroes of Might and Magic falls under that category as well. It's like that Western RPG, or am I thinking of a different game? Is that like a simulator? He was number 1! Okay. I really did enjoy my time with Diablo. I found it interesting because like the reason I got into Diablo was because of Diablo Immortal. Is that game still going on? Did they get like any flack yet? Did somebody like change the monetization yet in that game? Like I liked that game. That game was actually pretty fun. But I didn't like the monetization and I didn't like the way the endgame looks, where endgame was focused on PvP. Because sure you can gear up, but then at the same time, what are you gearing up for really? Like I could barely get, well, I wouldn't even say barely. I could never get into a Heliquary raid, so I never had a chance to try that. I get you could gear up so you get better gear. It's like you gear up, that way you get better gear so you can re-gear up. Going fast into many walls as possible. Yeah, I saw that. But I didn't know if they actually did anything about it yet. Like, did they finally add content? Like, here's my biggest gripe with it. Not only the monetization, but just the way monetization hit it, right? Like, I know people already talked a lot about this, but I don't like the idea of endgame being like PvP and clan battles, and me basically being just fodder. I hate that idea of just being fodder. I know that's like supposed to be like every mobile game, but every mobile game had alternatives, if that made sense. Like the alternative to Diablo Immortal was to grind for more gear. I couldn't even get into a Heliquary raid, so I don't even know what those look like. I heard that Diablo 4 though is gonna be like monetization free when it comes to pay to play or pay to win. So I hope that's the case, but I'm not holding my breath. Honestly, they kind of lost some goodwill with me. That's like the easy way to describe it. Recently there was a big controversy. There was a streamer with money. Yeah, I saw that. He was so strong. He had so many wins that he actually could not get into a game because of his win rate. Like, it was a combination of that. I think I was listening to an explanation about it because like a lot of games have a sorting system to make sure they sort you with players who are at your skill level. But because he paid $10,000 on the first day, he was stomping on people. And because he was stomping on people that first day, he was able to get like like a flawless kind of victory thing. I think he's still playing the game today, which like I'm surprised. Like if that happened to me, I would have refunded. Like to his respect, like I think he's really persistent and he really loves the game, but personally, I can't deal with a game like that. And the thing is too, like other games really give you a system to kind of not like help you catch up, but at least to give you a chance to get said items. I don't know if they fixed that or not, because I remember like in the game you could only get one legendary stone a month, and that already was so stingy because you couldn't really do much with one legendary stone. It was like pretty much giving you a single roll for a whole month. So like sure you can grind out all your gear, but in the end the game reduces down to a numbers thing. Yeah, the ones you could buy too were like you could sell them onto the marketplace, which made it even more perplexing because like every direction that game went was forcing you to spend money. And the thing was too, they kept it really well hidden. Nobody knew about it until YouTubers start pointing it out. Like they look exactly the same, they function exactly the same except for that one small detail. You even had to pay money for it just like everything else, but that one small detail really changed things up. Like it's hard for me to trust Blizzard after that, and that's why while like I'm looking forward to Diablo 4, I'm not holding my breath to think that Diablo 4 is going to be flawless. Especially since how much they backpedal on this game, and they said like, hey, we are not going to put any pay to win mechanics. Yeah, I pity Blizzard, yeah. Out of curiosity, Dyrus, do you play World of Warcraft? Let's see, we'll call this the beer hat. Beer hat! Like, I tried to get into World of Warcraft, but it was like way after its golden days. Never touched it. Like, I'm a person that enjoys MMOs, but I couldn't, like, the thing was, World of Warcraft was interesting, but the new game experience really sucked. Like, when I say really suck, like, while Final Fantasy XIV had like a pretty long and drawn out new game experience, I felt like leveling up really taught me how to play the game. Because you get one skill, then you get another skill. It's like, oh wait, I could connect these two skills. You get used to it. It did a really good job in easing you in. But when it came to World of Warcraft, like it was strange. I leveled up so quickly. I went to different areas so quickly. I got killed so many times because I wanted to do PvP. I turned on PvP because they said there were more EXP. But by the end of it, all I was doing was like pressing buttons. And I really didn't know what I was doing. Like I didn't know which direction I was going. I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing. Like I was really aimless. And I know you're supposed to make your own stories in those games, but it didn't really make sense that the game said like, hey, go to this area. Then after like a level or two, it's led me to a different area. I think they fixed it since then, but like I could not get into World of Warcraft. Classic I got into, but I couldn't play it for so long because, you know, it was such a grind in the end. Next hat. Let's think of a hat. I want to do another fun hat. What other fun hats can I think of? Problem with PvP in most MMOs is there are way too many tryhards. There are so many tryhards. Oh, I know. Let's do what's it called? Let's do bunny ears. I gone this far and I haven't done bunny ears. I feel like I'm missing out on the standard hats. I think that's the same with any like gacha game and MMO. Like any gacha game and MMO is gonna have like their tryhards, but at the same time, oftentimes you have a chance to like ignore them. So, though I do find it fun. Like here's one of my favorite memories from Terra. So, wait, let me read what he said. In some games, I forgot which, there was a forced PvP factions. I was actually unable to progress to the area. Yeah, that's what happened to me in World of Warcraft. Like World of Warcraft Classic, my friend played on the PvP zone and I was our PvP server, and I played on it. But then like there was this like group of like horde players that were attacking this area, and I could not get out. Like it was really bad. And you know what's the worst part? there were Alliance players laughing at the people who were low level and not helping. They were like level 60 and everything. They were just watching as everything unfolded. That's when I knew the game was a bit more like, you know, toxic. I can see why it kind of encourages like toxic behavior and why people like come off with toxic behavior because of that. Because like there was nothing stopping them from like just laughing at me as like I die in this like area. Like they killed off all the NPCs too. They ran in there and killed off all the NPCs. Like I was trying to do like a quest, and then like that's when I got attacked, and I just like, you know what, I'm going to a different area. Lo and behold though, there was like one guy in that different area, so I just logged off. Like I think there's a fun thing in it, but I feel like they need to have systems in place to kind of counter it. Like I feel like while the guards should like protect the area, and I know like it's like one of those things you want to be able to kill guards, but they should make it so like the guards actually stand a chance against these players, because these guards were like getting demolished. They were like level 80 players and just fighting like level 60 guards. There we go. Quick bunny ears. The one thing I do like about World of Warcraft though is their equipment system. I do like how equipment really feels game changing. Whether it just adds like this whole like thing, it's like, oh, this attack now does bleed damage, or oh, your attack now changes into a threat thingy, right? I think that would be really cool in Final Fantasy XIV, but I know why they don't do it in Final Fantasy XIV, because World of Warcraft suffers from a balance issue. So I do like Final Fantasy XIV's approach in equipment. I think it would be cool, but I do understand where they're coming from. Like the reason why people like complain about World of Warcraft Classic, and the reason why literally I read about devs telling players not to play a certain spec because it's broken is because of the whole fact of that equipment system. Ooh. Another hat added to the collection. Look at me, I'm just like pounding these hats out one by one. There we go. Next one. Let me think of another hat. Sorry, everyone out. Hat ideas. Oh no, chat. Oh, a top hat. No, let's do something different. I want something fun from a game. Let me think Toho. Let's do Marissa's hat. Marissa Kirasami. Like, Toho is known for their hats, that's for sure. Okay. Marissa Kirasami. This time of day and this time of Alright. You know, Toho has such a charming art style. I love how Zun is always getting better too. There we go. Do we have any Toho fans in chat? Who's a Toho fan here? There we go. To go back on the reason I brought up Heroes, there's a strategy game coming out, readily dragged into Song of Conquest. It once again shows that you don't need. Yeah, I always hear about it. Doesn't seem like a game. Yeah, it's a bullet hell game, but they actually spread out into different games like fighting games and stuff. But the thing that they're really known for is their music, because Zun, like literally Zun is the only one that makes the games, the mainline games. He's a one-man team, and the way he makes music is amazing. Like You and Owen is such a recognizable song. Do 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 do. But I think I agree on that. Like, I think here's the thing. Part of the reason why companies are so hungry for money is because development is starting to cost in the billions. I feel like if games dial it back, you don't need $1 billion game to sell. I feel like that's the thing too. Like, take a look at Call of Duty Vanguard. I saw that there's like a lot of plagiarism cases are going on there. Like, they just found one again recently from what I saw on YouTube. Like, where somebody plagiarized some art. And I was thinking about it because chances are these people are put on crunch time because they had to push out content so fast and so quickly that they had to pull like art and like try to make copies of it because those are trending. Like, have you seen like the VTuber stuff they did recently? They literally had like Gura's like as a sticker or something like that. Then they have like project melodies like inspired by Avatar called Love Struck Melody. Then they have like Sleeping Dead beats. Like they're trying to ride off the piggyback of like certain things so hard. Song Conquest is an early access game. If a game was a car, modern AAA games would release with half of the chassis missing, telling you the wheels DLC. Yeah, essentially, yeah, I get what you're saying. Song of the Conquest, letting you test drive while saying they are also working, getting the seats just right. Like, here's the thing, I do enjoy a AAA game, but I haven't found a AAA game to enjoy. Right? Like, if I had Call of Duty Vanguard, I play it, I enjoy it. It won't be like my main game, if anything, like, but I probably play a bit, laugh at the silly mechanics, do a couple battles here and there, probably drop it after a while. I feel like too, there's some heavy competition nowadays too. You have Fortnite, which has grown really, really big to the point where even Dragon Ball is collabing with them. Like, it's crazy how big that's gotten. Marvel characters collab with them. Rick and Morty. Rick, I turned myself into a Fortnite. And all that stuff, right? Then you have like Apex Legend. While it hasn't been the biggest thing ever, it's been gaining popularity. Valorant, from the makers of League of Legends, has been growing in popularity. They have really crazy competition. And the thing about the crazy competition is they're games that are being like paraded as free. So you're having people who are spending billions of dollars on these AAA budgeted games, yet some people get the same experience or even a better experience from a free game. They need to do something that really stands out from the rest to make them like kind of feel unique. There's a small 3-minute video that sums up the story. That's pretty cool, like in a song, like a bard. Oh, there once a big hero who leaped over a hill with his sword in hand and his shield on his bill. He ran across the land and looked across the day, and he found one way. Oh, one way. He pulled his sword out. Oh man, I stumbled. He pulled his sword out. He pointed at the sky. He looked at the dragon and said goodbye. Can I join like a whole live singing group? I want to do that. I love to do stuff like that in like D&D, coming up with like a bard song. I think I played as a bard, not in a D&D game, but it was like a different game. It was like, I don't remember what it was. Or at least I think I played as a bard. No, I was a psyker and I was acting as a bard. My friend was mad. He was like, Alan, what are you doing? They're not supposed to be happy in this futuristic Warhammer situation. I'm like, that's why they need me. I shall be their idol. And so I was. I was their top idoru. Mezase! Top idoru! I miss Idolmaster. There we go. There we go. It's Marissa Kirasame's hat! Yay! And that's gonna have to be the last one. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I don't think I have enough time to do another one, friends. Oh, my controller ran out of battery. Just on time. Alright, let me go ahead and bundle this together. Let's see how many hats we made. I'm gonna add them to the hat prop collection. The grim conviction rode Cecilia of stout heart to crush rebellions and push back another upstart. Oh, it rhymes! Wait, no, I read that wrong. My bad. I got dyslexia. Hee hee. There we go. Let's save this hat. let's go ahead and toss this hat on. Marissa Kurisame. Oop. There you go. That'll be the final hat for today. Let's see how many hats we made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 hats in 2 hours. That meant I drew 6 hats per hour. Yeah! Let me go and switch screens. 1 second, friends. I want to toss all those hats in there again too. Okay. Oh, wrong one! My bad. Cut the music! Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Let me go ahead and see. I want to add all the hats. Can I put all the hats? Oh, I had to do it one at a time. Alright, I'm going to choose my favorite hat from tonight. Let's choose... There we go. This is going to be a fun prop. There you go. Oh, that actually really matches with me because the horns puncture the cans to help hold it up. Can't wait for other campaigns. Oh, let me do a stretch. I hope you guys enjoyed today as much as I did. I had a lot of fun chatting. Got to see a lot of new people that I normally don't see. I got to make a lot of fun hats. I have a lot of fun props ready for next time. So, looking at the schedule, tomorrow is Sunday, which tomorrow is what I've been waiting for. I haven't touched this game since I bought it. And it's the Cult of the Lambs playthrough. I think it's gonna be fun. I saw you could name your cult members after things, so I'm gonna name it after chat members. We're gonna form the biggest cult. But other than that, I'm gonna make sure I plan out for next week's schedule. I already have some things in mind. I want to do Cooking Simulator. I want to do Cooking Simulator again because I have mastered the art of the blade. Yep, I am better at cooking. Hehe. I want to do some Skyrim. We'll do some more art stuff, and then we'll have. Well, we'll see. I was thinking of doing a collab on Minecraft, but if we don't, we'll just do Minecraft by ourselves. So, if we can't get the collab in Minecraft, then we'll just do Minecraft by ourselves. But with that said, I hope you guys all enjoyed. 1 second. It was fun as little as I could see. I hope I'm there tomorrow. Don't worry about it if you're not. But thank you for joining me, and thank you for all those who joined me too. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I'm gonna post all the different hats I drew. Maybe I'll make it into that transparency file. We'll see. I'll have to figure that out. But with that said, I got some stuff to do. I got some things to people to see. I got some things to eat. I got some stuff to do. I got some. I gotta wish you guys good night and do. Bye bye guys. Bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye. Will tomorrow start at the same time? No, tomorrow's gonna be at 7. I forgot to say that. 7 p.m. Bye. Bye bye. Bye. 7 p.m. baby.